Trung ơi, Trung ơi. Trung ạ. Từ đấy là chỉnh lại, đồ mãi nó chỉnh đồ lại đó. Ừ, đó.
Đồ bị quá.
Bắn nổi không? Giờ nhắm bắn nổi không? Bắn nổi không?
Thì đâu? Này có đâu?
Nếu mà nhắm bắn không nổi á, bắn không nổi thì ao cái ạt ra để tao vô bắn. Ok chưa? Không. Bắn không nổi thì ao ạt ra.
Mày nói câu đúng không? Mày nói luôn đấy.
Trời ơi. Ai chơi thế bạn ơi.
Sợ quá thì sợ rồi. Đúng rồi.
Ui.
Nha. Chỉnh. Lên là kim thì tốt lắm được. Lên cao chịu hết thôi.
Bắn như mình chơi quen này rồi, bắn như mùa này. Ôi chung.
Nhảy ra.
Bớt ổn chưa? Bớt tôm có to không? Ổn không? Ổn chưa?
Rồi.
Là to ổn hay là to?
Bỏ.
Ai tin vậy? Giờ mày hỏi đẩy cái một này.
Nó nhảy.
Ủa hắn gọi lên gì chú à?
Mẹ đây còn mà điện có hình điện á. Mạng ngon. Cứ nhớ kiểu ca thôi.
Để lên cái tên.
Chết tao.
Để lên cái tên này. Trời ơi, để lên cái tên này bắn lại luôn.
Nãy là bài nói dính trơn, nó áp xuống luôn.
Đây là
Tao ăn bước
rồi
một
để
nhảy vô
chụp
rồi.
cái để đâu đây.
Áp một bắt
Để lên
tiếp
cái
rồi.
này. Đó. Đây. Nó bắn là giết nó liền.
Chào tao á. Tao nếu hiểu đủ má nó tách một góc rồi nó đét nắp rồi mà luôn á nha. Nắp một kìa. Nắp hai nè. Kia Inonit kìa. Inosi cái bệnh hè rồi. Thật quá trên lầu ba kìa. Chắc con cháy.
No way, I'm on TV! Hey guys! Hey guys, what's up? It's Moz here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys a classic Moz made. There's other people like you who are looking for the best recording settings, so getting good feedback on this video will definitely help it get seen by the right people. Anyways, let's just jump straight into OBS. Actually, one thing we want to quickly do before we go to OBS is go down here and type in game mode. And you'll see the game mode settings, just hit enter right there. Just make sure that game mode is on, and then from there you can close out of this. And then now I'm going to open up OBS, but before I do that, I just want to say that if all the settings that I show you guys in the next few minutes don't end up working out well for you, the one fix that you have to do for that is just right click OBS and then run it as an administrator. You don't have to always do this, and I'm not going to do this when I open up OBS right now, but on the chance that the settings that I show you guys in a second don't work well for you, running it as an administrator and then trying to record will work perfectly. So I'm just going to open it normally. No way, I'm on TV! Hey guys! Alright, I'm just messing around. That was such a stupid joke. Anyways, when you open up OBS for the first time, or really just whenever, the first thing you're going to see is going to be your scenes right here and your sources right here. Since this is just like a recording settings video, I don't want to spend too much time covering what scenes and sources are, but just to summarize it, your scenes are like the different layouts that you can have for like your viewer to see. It's pretty straightforward. You can have one for like recording gameplay with the face cam, kind of like this scene right here, and then you can just have one with like your face cam completely. Obviously, it's totally personal preference for what you want in your recording. But anyways, moving on from that, like your sources are just like the random sources that you'll have in your like recording or in your scene. So like right here I have my socials, this thing right here I have my face cam right here, and then I actually have like the monitor recording in the background. It's pretty straightforward. Of course, it's gonna be completely different for whatever you want to do in your recording. So of course, feel free to play around with your like scenes and sources until you have like a scene that you really like. But since this is a settings video for like OBS recording settings, let's just jump straight into the settings. So I'm gonna hit the settings button right here, and the first tab that we're gonna see is gonna be the general tab right here. Honestly, there's not really anything important here other than being able to change your theme from the system one right here, from system to dark, which honestly looks way cooler. Highly recommend you guys use it. It's honestly much easier on the eyes too, so you can hit apply here, and then everything else like here is just personal preference. It doesn't really affect the quality of your recordings, which is exactly what this video is about. So because of that, let's go ahead and head over to the video tab right here, because it's very important, and then after we're done here, we'll do the recording settings. So the numbers here on my screen are probably going to be different from what you have on your screen, but don't forcefully try to copy mine. It's more than okay if yours are different. So for your base canvas resolution, which is going to be the first one right here, this is what your monitor's resolution is. So because I have a 1440p monitor, my resolution has 1440p in it, as you can see right here. Almost all of you will have a 1080p monitor, so it's probably going to be this one right here, and that's most likely going to be your number like by default. Realistically speaking though, just pick the number that's at the highest of the drop down menu, because that's more than likely going to be your monitor's default resolution. So for me it's 1440p, but for most of you guys it will be 1920 x 1080. So the output scale resolution is the resolution that your final file will be saved as. So this right here is what your final file is going to be saved as. So let's say for example that you play your games in 1080p. So base canvas resolution is always what you play in, or like what your monitor's resolution is. So let me just quickly change mine to match up with what most of you guys probably have. So there you go, mine is now 1920 x 1080. So let's say that I play my games in 1080p, but I want my final recording to be in 720p. All I have to do is change my output scale resolution from 1080 down to 720, and I can do that by just looking for the value that has 720 as the last 3 digits of it. So this is going to be 1280 x 720. And sorry if I'm talking too fast, but let me quickly break down what I just did. So we'll be recording our files in 1080p, but the final recording will come out as 720p, if that makes sense. And honestly, if at any point you get confused during this tutorial, just drop a comment down in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to as many as I can. Or feel free to tweet me on Twitter. I'll have my Twitter on the screen right now, or you can DM me, and honestly I'll do my best to get back to you and try to help you out. I know that recording on OBS can be frustrating at times, so trust me, I'm here to help you guys out, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all. But anyways, like I said before, I personally play all of my games and do all my recordings in 1440p because that's like what my monitor resolution is, and then I downscale that to 1080p, so that's usually what I upload all my YouTube videos in. Even if you check the resolution on this YouTube video right now, it will be in 1080p. But honestly, almost all of you will be doing 1080p for both base canvas resolution and output scaled resolution. But if you do have a lower end PC, then I definitely recommend keeping the second one, which is the output scaled resolution, at 720p. Anyways, moving on from that, we have our downscale filter, and this basically makes your image sharper in your recordings, so I highly recommend keeping this at the max. But if you do have a lower end PC, then lowering it one by one will definitely help you stabilize your quality below, and I'll try to get back to as many as I can. Here on almost all of you will that I play my DM me and make yours. That honestly the very well with basically any video editing software out there. It's simple. And once you've done that, on the bottom you'll see 20p. DM me, and honestly I'll do my best to get back to you and try to help you out. I know that final file will be saved as, so this right here is what your final, as you can see right here, for whatever you want to do in your recording. So of course, feel free to play around with your like scenes and sources until you have like a scene that you really like. But since this is a settings video for like OBS recording settings, let's just jump straight into the settings. So I'm gonna hit the settings button right here, and the first tab that we're gonna see is gonna be the general tab right here. Honestly, there's not really anything important here other than being able to change your theme from the system one right here, from system to dark, which honestly looks way cooler. Highly recommend you guys use it. It's honestly much easier on the eyes too. And the first tab that we're gonna see is gonna be the general tab right here. Honestly, there's not really anything important here other than being able to change your theme from the system one right here, from system to dark, which honestly looks way cooler.